Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Billy Ho Sports. This Saturday, tomorrow, it's the fall. It's Keeneland. It's opening weekend. Today is just insane. The crowds are huge. The weather is optimal, 100% optimal. Sunny skies and 80-degree temperatures, high-level stakes, mixed in with Breeders' Cup Challenge Series races. Got a whole bunch to cover today. We're going to get right into it, so let's go.
Hello, Billy Ho here. As the sole creator for this channel, I need you, the viewer, to help me grow. Just by subscribing to the channel and clicking that like button alone, you can help spread Billy Ho Sports to the racing community on YouTube.
Okay, race number 6 is a bonus, the Woodford Turf. Now, Brisnet is my go-to for PPs, past performances. Sometimes I don't agree with everything they do as far as their rankings in prime power. So I make my own decisions that way. But what I really like about the past performances is I like the comments right here to give you just some factoids to go on. I kind of like the way the things set up, and it's just probably what I'm used to, because it gives you I like the average win distance that tells me that maybe what the breeding suggests the horse can go. That's not written in stone. The sire production index to tell me how good the dam sire and the sires are producing winners. And 1.0 is national average. So when you see something like this, 2.49, you know that this sire into mischief obviously is a big one, $250,000 to breed with that horse. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty good, pretty well-bred horse. So that is called Axe the LM is what I'm going to call it, because that's what it looks like to me. So one timer is first in prime power. Like I said, it's 9 points ahead of the next one. And that is what I disagree with, because if you look at this turf sprint at Kentucky Downs, the gelding ran 6th by 5. Axe the LM was 3rd, ran a better race. This was up against Cogburn, who just blew everybody out. So they were all running for 2nd no matter what. So Axe the LM looked pretty good. There's another horse down here that was in that same race that ran, I believe this one was 5th, Charcoal. There's a whole bunch of them, actually. Nonay Hudson is a horse we'll talk about in just a second. But I just wanted to give you kind of an idea on what I thought about that. Number 2, Axe the LM, like I said, I thought looked better. Bred looks like the breeding looks better. Inside posts have not been favorable, so the 1 and the 2 kind of take a little bit of a hit there. Then, like I said, number 5, Nonay Hudson for Wesley Ward is somewhat interesting. This one was in the lead down the stretch, going 5 in the Gone Fishing. I think that's Gone Fishing, and ended up finishing 3rd. So not terrible, but showed some good early speed in this one. So could be an outsider. No Nay Never is the sire of this 4-year-old gelding. And then, that was what I failed to mention. Frankie Dettori, big upgrade of the jock as far as riding on the turf goes. So Dettori knows how to nail him at the wire. So we'll see if he can get this horse out there and do something with it. And now we have Nobles, and this is going to be definitely a known horse to a lot of people that follow racing. And another one that I do like, 4th, just behind Axe the LM in that turf sprint. Early middle speed, I think, should put him in position. And I think he's more of a regular oval turf type rather than a Kentucky Downs type. You can see the pretty good competitive. And it really 3rd off the layoff, actually. So probably needed this first one and then the second one. So this one could be for Larry Ravelli and Gerardo Corrales. Could be the one bump that gets them in contention, and I believe that's going to be the case. But they're going to be trying to catch probably this one, Super West. And that's Mark Cassie, Jose Ortiz. You can see this one gets out on the lead. and can be tough to run down depending on what kind of fractions, and just didn't quite hold up in the Harvey pack. Uh, Ended up finishing third in that one, but won the previous one before that, and a couple of second places. Get serious. So not really massive graded stakes experience, but a good fast horse that will be tough to wrangle. And then I don't believe I had anything else for the rest of these. There's probably some AEs down here too. XY Speed, I think, is one that might be somewhat interesting, but I don't think it's going to be on my list, beaten by a weaker. And here's your AEs in case somebody's probably scratching out. So you're going to want to take a look at these AEs down here. Determined Kingdom is the first one up. Good early speed in that 150K handicap. Colonial Downs regular that comes in. So Animal Kingdom sires some decent turf horses. I don't know if the speed will be there for this one, but you got a few other ones to look at. So basically what this one's going to amount to me is I believe that I'm going to go one of two, either Nobles or Super Quest, 6 or 8. I don't see any. And then Axe the LM underneath, None Hudson as well. Those will be the ones that I'll be looking at. So let's jump over to race 7, which is the Thoroughbred. This is going to be a dirt sprint. Thoroughbred Club of America Grade 2, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. And this one, you got to love the return of Brightwork right up there at the top. We can start with that one. Post position number 3, off since November 3rd of last year, came in 31 August and got it done in the Prowess Grade 3. Just plowed it down the stretch on a good Saratoga surface. It looked a little heavy to me. If it was good, because it was muddy, it looked muddy, or it looked heavy to me, in my opinion. And she grounded it down the stretch, which was, I think, a really, really good first off the layoff to get the muscles trained up and going, and just really an all around good. You can go see what this filly did previously in the Spinaway, the Adirondack. I mean, just debutante, just dominated out of the gate last year. So now 3 years old is going to get after it in this race. I like her to win. Spirit Wind is one that's interesting. We'll forgive the pink ribbon, just didn't have it that day. The previous 4 races were all mid to upper 90s. I think that's more the norm for this horse. So she will compete. Running for the hills is a good idea. And Zeitlos, I believe is how that, for Steve Rasmussen. Solid mid 90s numbers in the Caress. And then Red Carpet Ready. This is kind of a sleeper of mine in this race. Really, people look at the speed and go, yuck. Just really didn't like the turf, but going back to dirt. I like that angle, returning to dirt. So I think Red Carpet Ready is going to have something to say and be a nice little value play in this race. So Clearly Unhinged is another with favorable post. And so 3 to win the race, 1, 3 exacta box, then Red Carpet Ready as a value play is how we're going to do that. So that will do it for another video. We got it done. Covered all the Saturday stakes races at Keeneland. So I thought about doing a pick 5, but I'm not going to have time to get around to it. But just take the totality of the videos that I've given out, and you can put together your own pick 5. I wish everybody the best of luck this weekend. Keeneland's going to be such a blast. I'm jealous if you're going. I wish I could make it, but I can't. But this weekend is going to be beautiful. I might get out and play a little golf, get out and do something. Definitely got yard work to catch up on after the back issues, all that kind of good stuff. But like I said, subscribe, like, share. Really do appreciate everybody joining me today. Best of luck this weekend. See you soon.